What's up, everybody? This is Classic Cars and Comics. I'm going through a little bit of a redesign right now, trying to reinvent myself a little bit to be easier to find by the audience and people who are searching for these kinds of things. Well, what I was finding was that Batsman fan or Batsman's Classic Cars and Comics, it wasn't easy to search for. You would type in Batsman and it would automatically auto-correct that to Batman. So it made my channel hard to find. So I have just simply removed Batsman from my title to just, go to Classic Cars and Comics. You're still going to see a lot of the same content. But I'm probably going more now in the direction of classic cars as opposed to comics. Now I still have weekly pull list and stuff like that, but my money is going this direction, and the money for comic books, unfortunately for some of y'all, is going in this direction. It just is what it is, and that's just sort of what's going on. You'll understand that more though coming up. I tell you what, let me give you a little sneak peek about what I'm talking about right here. So, that's just a little sneak peek of what I'm talking about, and I'm redesigning my channel, redesigned a logo, and redesigned a new intro. So let's roll all of that, and then we will move right on into the rest of this video. Okay, so we've got a lot of things to look at, I think. Gosh, I don't even remember what all I have to show you. But I know I've been shooting some video here, there, and yonder, and trying to come up with, some content to show. And I've got this Pixel Pals, really cool. It's got a light on it. This is all, like, if I was to turn off, I'll just do that. Turn off my lights and show you what I'm talking about. It's made by Pixel Pals. And they do several different statues, figures, whatever it may be. Give it a little bit more focus there. But this is from Super Mario Brothers 3, classic Nintendo game, and it lights up. There's a little switch on the back that you can flip and it'll light up. So just really cool. I seen it whenever I was buying another item and said, you know what, that'd be cool. I'm gonna try to get that. So they make a Batman, Harley Quinn, Joker, numerous other characters from video games and whatnot. So really cool. I really like this, and just figured I would add it to my collection. This next deal right here, this box, let's show the video of, it is shaky video at best, but let's roll some video from GameStop on this exclusive holidays content, and we'll show you what I got in there. So I was hoping for the Chase variant, but I'm happy to have gotten the GameStop Batman pop. I don't think I said it in the video that I shot very shakily at GameStop, but that box was $20, and I really just wanted the Batman figure. If I got a Chase, that would have been awesome, but I really wanted Batman, so I was able to get him. So that's one of the recent pops that I've gotten. Also, I had my wife and kiddo. They were out and about, like at Kohl's or somewhere else. Golly, what's the name of it? Ross, maybe? And they picked up this pop Scarecrow imposter figure for $5, I believe. It had their label on there, but I was able to pull it off of there. The box is not by any means perfect, but it's really cool that they thought of me. And y'all know I have the first appearance of Scarecrow in comic books. So also have the first appearance of this guy in comic books, signed by Stan Lee. And I just thought this was a really cool 80th anniversary Wolverine pop. Anyways, let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, I've got one other thing related to Wolverine. I bought this for my aunt. I'm a huge Post Malone fan, and she is too. So I bought her a Post Malone pop, So thought that was really cool. And if you don't like Post Malone, you're doing it wrong, folks. But also went back and bought the very first appearance of Wolverine in the Toy Biz line. He actually had a Secret Wars figure. I don't know that he would have had a Mego figure. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I know the first action figure that I had of him was from the Secret Wars. I'm gonna go back and buy one of those Secret Wars figures at some point, but I just haven't done it yet. Sorry for the I'm lazy and I don't want to take it out of the Ziploc bag. But anyways, really cool. Okay, so I got a lot of books to go through, so we're just gonna get rolling. These are books I've probably gotten over the last month or two, probably. This was just a freebie. It's Harley Quinn Breaking the Glass. I know nothing about this. It's a little bit smaller book. I don't know if you'd consider this an ash can or not. Here is Batman 83. This was another freebie, Spider-Man #1 behind the scenes. Okay, so I've pretty much, I don't know if I have all the first prints or all the prints of Once and Future, but I have quite a few of them. I can't remember which print this is, but this is Once and Future #1. There's another printing of Once and Future #1. Yee-hoo! Almost lost it there. Now there is Once and Future #2. Move this lighting a little bit. #3. #4. There is Silver Surfer #1. This is a variant edition. Silver Surfer Black. Silver Surfer Black #2. Second printing. Really cool Silver Surfer Black variant edition #3. You know, it's a great spin-off or homage cover to this other book that I have. It's a Ron Lim cover. Batman Nightfall. Just thought it was a cool cover. So, on all these books, those ones I just showed you, I got a good deal through Midtown, and I try to give a few people heads up on some of these prices, but pretty much all these books that are coming up, I either got for $1 to $3 or $2. I got a signed book coming up that it was worth that I bought for $5, but these were all $10+ books at one time for the most part. On some of these other ones that you'll see that are like this, and I got them for $2. But it was a big sale Midtown had. But this is Jock's version or cover of Detective Comics #1000. This was the 2000s variant cover. This is the 1930s variant cover. Got that for $2-something. Now this is a signed copy that I bought for $5, and it's signed by Tomasi or Tomasi. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but really cool cover, and it's signed for $5. So I thought that was really cool. Also got Steve Rude's 1930s variant cover of Action Comics #1000. Oh, here's Something That's Killing the Children. #1. This is the 4th print. I've got the 1st print as well, the variant. Joker. This is just a really cool cover, I thought. And then that book was also $2. That's back there in the background. Let me move these books, and then we'll get to some more books. Okay, I also picked up Undiscovered Country #1. That is the variant cover, and this is the regular cover. Picked those up here a while back. Here is the variant cover to Batman 82, Batman 81, the variant cover, Batman 80. Okay, let me clear these new books out. Woohoo! Caught them! Let me clear these new books. This is sort of a different setup for me, so I'm not used to doing this. Let me clear these books out though, and let me get a better situation going. Okay, this next grouping of books is all Batman books, and I'm looking at these books. I didn't realize that there was 2 covers for this book, but I guess there is. I got Batman 535, and then another Batman 535. I didn't realize that there were 2 covers for that, but I guess there is. Also got in that lot this. I love that cover, but that is Batman 1000. As I knock over, I'm just having a world of trouble. I'm rusty, folks. Also in that lot, there is another Detective Comics 1000. I was late to the game on these texts, but I finally got there. Here is Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, #1. And then there are other books in behind here as well. Let me break those out. I want to say all these Batman books, I think I got them for $50 total. But here is one of them in that lot. And then another one in that lot. I've always wanted these books for some reason, just because of the different colors. So now I have 4 of them. I don't remember how many there are, but I've just really always been enthralled. Look at that word. Enthralled by all the different covers. Y'all know I've also been on a kick of Whitman variants here lately. I forgot I had this one. I can't remember which Batman issue this is, but it's a really cool Gentleman Ghost cover. As well as, I believe this is my 2nd copy now of a Whitman first appearance of Firebug. So, really cool. Also got Batman 410. I don't know that there's anything significant about that book. I actually already had this one. Here's another. Golly, I'm just all kinds of out of order. I'm very sorry. Here's another Whitman variant. I forgot I had that. I forgot I had that one. I like these Whitman, man. And this is Batman Tensis. Okay, this is all still from the same seller. Okay. Here is Detective Comics 841. Oh man, I forgot about this. Another Whitman, another Batman Whitman. And then this really cool. All this was $50. This is Tech Comics 331. Here's 625. Tech 41. 686. I believe this is the first appearance of Mr. Bloom in Batman 43 from the New 52. Batman 692. 2 of my favorite comic book heroes, vigilantes if you will. Batman, Punisher. Batman 627 from July of 2004. One of my favorite movies. This is what got me into really loving Batman. If it wasn't, superpowers, the action figure that really got it in, really got me into Batman, this for sure did it. I can still remember, I was a young kid, I can remember it just like it was yesterday, going to the movies with my parents to watch this movie. Golly, there's not enough time on this video for me to tell you how important that movie is to me. I mean, I can remember riding up to the theater knowing I was about to watch Batman. Just incredible. So, also got this movie adaptation book as well. Batman Returns. Equally good movie. Got Batman Who Laughs. This trade paperback. Batman 442. And then this is some Dark Victory stuff. This is Dark Victory number 6. Number 1. Okay, this is a different seller now, I think. Alright, so y'all know I'm on that Whitman kick. And this is actually signed by Lopez. So this is, I can't remember which Action Comics this is. It's also the very first appearance of the Supermobile as well, which those of y'all that know your Superpowers action figures and stuff, this was a Superpowers action figure, not an action figure, but it was a vehicle. Also got this Catwoman Adam Hughes cover. I believe that's Adam Hughes. And then I got, there's 2 books in here. Hold on just a second, let me see what books are in here. Forgot I bought these books. This is Green Lantern 48. The first appearance, I believe this is the first appearance of Kyle Renner. And then this classic cover of Green Lantern 49. Okay, got some more books coming, so stand by. Okay, picked these books up in a lot, the $20 or something like that. This is Brave and the Bold 57 and Brave and the Bold 58. This is the first and second appearance of Metamorpho. So I didn't have his first appearance, and now I do. So really cool. I think I've got some Golden Age books to grab really quick, and then I have some graded books. Okay, this is a little bit of a Lone Ranger run here from the Golden Age. This is Lone Ranger number 16. Really cool painted cover, so it's a very early, earlier Lone Ranger book. Now here is 60, and this is showing to be a Dale file copy. It is a very nice cover. Now I don't know how that comes into effect with it's. I can't make out what it says right here, but it's Return to, and it's ORIAL, and there's some letter right here, department, and then something printing and litho company. Is that Racine, Wisconsin? Racine. Let me hold it up to the light and see if I can get a better. I just can't see any letters that come before that. But anyways, this is supposedly a Dell file copy of Lone Ranger number 60. Alright, one more book. Sort of a harder book to find, but it has a little bit of value to it. It's just, sorry, the bag's got tape and stuff on it. It's just on the bag. But it's the Lone Ranger's Western Treasury. Really cool book. I think I'm gonna end up buying a book, and I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into this genre, if you will. So we will catch up to the Lone Ranger on another day. Almost forgot before I got to the graded comic books. I got these books, I think, for like $80 something for the 3 of them. This is Master Comics 55. This is World War II era. This one is also World War II era. This is 1964. And then this really cool cover right here, number 105. Just a really cool Captain Marvel Jr. Set of books. So let's get to some graded comic books, and then we're done, folks. This next book was featured in one of my favorite movies growing up, and we'll just see if you can guess it, okay? So this is a Whitman Action Comics number 490 book. It is graded at a 9.4. It's a very high grade, and it's, like I said, it's a Whitman variant. But the thing that intrigued me about this book was that, not this specific book, but this book was featured in a movie. I'll give you a hint. The movie had the 2 Coreys in it. It takes place in a comic book shop, and it was about vampires. Do you know it? Roll the clip. So that book that he is holding is not specifically this book, but it's this book, okay? And I want to say, golly, we'll see it in the video, I want to say that might have been a Whitman variant that he was holding in the movie. Obviously, I'll know once I've put it in there, and we'll be able to say, yeah, man, it's a Whitman variant. But for some reason, my memory wants to tell me it was a Whitman variant that he's actually holding. So really cool. All right, one more graded book. And this is a book you've seen a lot, okay? I've had it before in an 8.5, but now I have it in a better grade. And this is Batman Adventures number 12, first appearance of Harley Quinn, 9.2. Not a whole lot else to say about this book. Just glad to have it back in my collection. Harley Quinn is one of my kiddos' favorite comic book characters, so this will eventually go to her at some point. But really cool book to have, and glad to have it back in the collection. Okay, so like I said, redesigning, reimagining myself a little bit, trying to be a little bit easier to search and find, and just sort of heading in a different direction. Still doing comic books, obviously, but also going in another direction that we'll talk about in an upcoming video. But anyways, thank y'all very, very much for watching. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all. Appreciate your comments, your views, your subscriptions. Thank you very much. I don't get paid for any of this. I just do it because I like it. So thank y'all very much, and keep buying.